Very clear. So I'm going to mirror back and just make sure I've understood you. I hear that you're afraid that if you get into a relationship, you'll become, I hate to say unbalanced, but the balance will be off, that the highest and best within you will not be expressed. Mm-hmm. Okay. What if you could have a relationship that called out the highest and best within you?
Wow. I'd go for that.
Yeah. Is that something right now, because of the way you phrased your concern, that's something right now that seems to me that maybe it doesn't occur for you? That you imagine that a relationship will mean that.
Yes.
Is that true?
It's either or.
It's either or.
It feels like either or to me.
Great.
Because that's been my pattern in the past. So.
Okay, great. And we can change that.
Oh, good.
Today, right now. Okay, tap for me. Even though I've always screwed it up in the past.
I've always screwed it up in the past.
I've always put my relationship in front of my higher self.
I've always put my relationship in front of my higher self.
I choose to know that I can do it differently.
I choose to know that I can do it differently.
Even though I've always put my relationships in front of my higher self.
Even though I've always put my relationships in front of my higher self.
My highest and best is important to me.
My highest and best is important to me.
And I can do it differently.
And I can do it differently.
Even though I've always done it, I've always put my higher self second in the past.
Even though I've always put my higher self second in the past.
I choose to know that I can have a relationship.
I choose to know that I can have a relationship.
That puts my highest and best first.
That puts my highest and best first.
Woo, that sounds awesome. Okay, tap for me on the eyebrows. I've always screwed it up before.
I've always screwed it up before.
I've always put my highest and best last.
I've always put my highest and best last.
I've always sacrificed my highest and best to the relationship.
I've always sacrificed my highest and best to the relationship.
I've always sacrificed to the relationship.
I've always sacrificed to the relationship.
I've always put my highest and best last.
I've always put my highest and best last.
The relationships have always come first.
The relationships have always come first.
I've always put my highest and best last.
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 Okay, take a deep breath. Let's put in the positive. I choose to keep my highest and best front and center.
I choose to keep my highest and best front and center.
I choose to know I can have a relationship and do this.
I choose to know that I can have a relationship and do this.
I choose to know that the right relationship comes along for this.
I choose to know that the right relationship comes along for this.
I choose to create a relationship that calls forth my highest and best.
I choose to create a relationship that calls forth my highest and best.
I choose to create that relationship.
I choose to create that relationship.
I choose to create a relationship that calls forth my highest and best.
I choose to create a relationship that calls forth my highest and best.
I choose to create this divine relationship.
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 Awesome. Take a deep breath. Now, I didn't get a level from you before we started of how concerned you were, but it sounded like you were pretty convinced that relationship couldn't happen, or if you went into a relationship, it wouldn't work.
Right.
So on a 0 to 10...
That would have been a 10.
That would have been a 10.
10 plus.
Okay.
So.
Now, if I said, you can have that relationship, do you believe that yet? Okay, now we're switching to a different scale, a truth scale.
Oh,
okay.
Believe or not believe?
Believe or not believe?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I believe.
You believe.
And the number's kind of down. It's feeling like a 3.
Okay.
Squishing them down.
Okay. So we're almost to the point where you absolutely, totally believe it. Is that what I'm hearing? Almost, but
yeah,
not quite.
Yeah, almost.
Okay. Okay. What's in the way of your not believing?
Ooh, this dredges up family stuff. I've never seen a good relationship in my family.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you for your authenticity. So let's tap. Even though I don't have any experience with this,
Even though I don't have any experience with this,
even though I've never seen a relationship that calls forth the highest and best,
even though I've never seen a relationship that calls forth the highest and best,
I choose to know that anything is possible in spirit. Does that resonate with you?
yes, it does.
Okay. I choose to know that anything is possible in spirit. I choose to know I can do this.
I choose to know I can do this.
Even though I've never seen this before in my family,
Even though I've never seen this before in my family,
I choose to know anything is possible with spirit.
I choose to know anything is possible with spirit.
I choose to know I can do this.
To know I can do this.
Great. Tap for me on the eyebrows. She's already muzzly there. This wasn't in my family.
This wasn't in my family.
I haven't seen this before.
I haven't seen this before.
Under the eye. How can I do something I've never seen before?
How can I do something I've never seen before?
Actually, I do it all the time.
Actually, I do it all the time.
It's called faith.
It's called faith.
I've never seen that kind of relationship in my family before.
I've never seen that kind of relationship in my family before.
But I might be able to do it.
But I might be able to do it.
With the help of spirit, I can do this.
With the help of spirit, I can do this.
Take a deep breath.
Wow.
Where's your belief?
I
bel-
can do this.
Magdalena, thank you. Thank you.
This is marvelous. Wow. The range of emotions that I went through was so amazing. Wow.
It's all about clearing out that negative energy, the negative energy that comes from your past, that you got imprinted from your family experiences, from previous romantic relationships you've had. They all left that negative imprint. But when you clear it out, you stand in possibility. And that's where I see you standing now. You go, girl. I love this work.